Welcome guys, we are looking at Sunrisers Hyderabad today. Do let me know your comments and views of how this Sunrisers team is stacked up. They are known to have a fantastic bowling lineup, a bowling heavy team from time to time. Well, not much different this year as well, but there are certain question marks which they need to get an answer to in order to progress and get into the playoffs. What are the support spinning options to Rashid Khan? Is Vijay Shankar the all-round option which will leave the balance of Sunrisers Hyderabad completely stable throughout the tournament and leave out Mitchell Marsh, who is a new team member who is coming to the squad? And can the Warner Bairstow combination keep firing throughout the tournament? Well, these questions can be answered if you watch till the end of the video by looking at the squad and how they are stacked up. Sunrisers batting is something which is going to give a lot of headaches to bowling lineups across in this tournament. Warner and Bairstow combination, the partnership is going to be a key factor. They have tasted a lot of success in the past tournaments. This year as well, they are going to have a fantastic year since the batting lineups or the batting conditions in UAE will help them. You also have local Indian talent of Manish Pandey and Riddhiman Saha. Fantastic records in the past, have done well. Pandey in particular, fantastic fielder, one of the best in the country. And you have Williamson, who is playing the sheet anchors role for his New Zealand team as well as the Sunrisers team. He is going to be a pivotal position in their batting lineup. They've got host of young new batsmen, out of which one I have highlighted here, Priyam Garg, is one of the uncapped players to look out for. A lot of these young players will get their opportunity from time to time in this tournament. Let's see how they cope up against the quality of the rest of the opposition. All-rounders is a point which I touched upon at the start of my video, and the man in focus here is Vijay Shankar. Vijay Shankar has played for India, as you know, in the national team, both in T20 as well as in the ODI format, famously in the 2019 World Cup as well. He is going to have his work cut out here because Mitchell Marsh is a fantastic all-round option, a match winner in the BBL and for Australia. For him to fit in the team, it will be very difficult to balance the rest of the squad. So hence Vijay Shankar's role becomes absolutely crucial for Sunrisers to have a balanced lineup. So he needs to fire with the bat and have a consistent set of 4 overs with the ball to ensure that Sunrisers have a balanced setup for a large part of this tournament. You have the Afghanistan option of Mohammad Nabi, a spin bowling all-rounder. So he's got a spin option for in the UAE conditions. As far as his batting is concerned, he can be quite a big hitter, a good preferred option, a popular option, I might say, in T20 franchise cricket around the world because he does give it a tonk. Well, Indians might remember this very well. 2019 World Cup, he almost pulled off one of the big upsets to defeat India, but he just came in the way of Mohammad Shami. So yes, so here this is what the option that he has in the Sunrisers squad. Spin is the concern which I raised because they have an absolute legendary option from Rashid Khan, who's got an economy rate of 6.55. No team so far has taken him to the cleaners. Almost in all of the games, teams prefer to play him out, play his overs out, and then try and attack the other bowlers. So that is why the role of the spinners who are supporting Rashid Khan in this squad are going to be even more crucial, similar to the all-rounder role which we touched upon with Vijay Shankar. So we have Shahbaz Nadeem, fantastic record in terms of economy, a very experienced campaigner, just recently debuted for India in test match cricket as well. So he has got his work cut out, big responsibility on his shoulders. And if you see, not many other spin bowling options. rather than all-round options or young bowlers who can roll their arm over. So that's why a very big responsibility for Rashid Khan and Shahbaz Nadeem on the UAE turning tracks to support their team and to support their fast bowlers options that they have. So let's see how they go. Fantastic pace battery reserves for Sunrisers. The standout performer here is Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, of course, experienced sixth highest IPL wicket taker, purple cap holder at different points in the past IPL tournaments. He is once again going to be the key, once again going to have the number one responsibility in the pace bowling department. He is supported by young battery of Indian seam options, Siddharth Kaul, Sandeep Singh, Basil Thampi, and who will also play their role in the tournament and have a crucial role to close out in the death overs and try and restrict in the power play and get early wickets. They have a left arm option which they would like to go to, Khalil Ahmed, who will give them a variety. So these guys have to play a support cast to Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. Billy Stanlake is the overseas option from Australia, where I doubt whether he will get an opportunity in much of the games, but he is a very good option to have. So, my dear viewers, as you saw in each of the departments, there are some key linchpins or the kingpins which supports the Sunrisers setup both with bat, all-rounders, spin and fast bowlers, but they have a support cast which has to play their part here. And if the support cast does play their part, Sunrisers are one of the teams to look out for to enter into the playoffs. So very important for the team to balance themselves out. VVS Lakshman, their coach, David Warner, their captain in this season, will have this work cut out. All the best to Sunrisers Hyderabad. Guys, do let me know what do you think about the Sunrisers squad. What are the different options they can tackle the opposition? How far will they go this season? Please comment and subscribe for further videos as the IPL 2020 Carnival rolls on. Have a good day and thank you so much for listening to me.